Okay, so hey everyone, here we are live on Tarot Talk with Purejoy Tarot today. So it's not me only alone today, it's Purejoy as well. One of my most favorite and the only partner on YouTube, Instagram, and everywhere. So welcome her, and if you are a new viewer here and are watching this live for the first time, then Bev will tell a little bit about herself and just go and subscribe to her channel and subscribe to Tarot Stock and ask a question if you have.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. As Tarot Talk says, I team up with Tarot Talk a lot. You probably see me this morning as well. So yeah, so he's in charge today. So let's see how he's conducting his room.
Yes. So hopefully we will have our moderators anytime soon. And until then, the rules are simple. Subscribe to Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot, like this live stream, and post your questions continuously so that they can be picked and answered. Now in Hindi.
Hi Vale and hi Princess Aquarius. Yeah.
Hello, Princess Aquarius. The stream is quite slow today on YouTube.
Yes, it certainly is. So I just checked my phone. My phone's a lot faster. It's annoying for the viewers.
Better now.
That's why it's always good to post your questions continually. So if you've got a question, thanks for coming back, Princess Aquarius. So where's your banner? Your banner's gone, mate.
Yes, so today we have the special offer where you can get the priority and the guaranteed reading with a minimum donation of minimum 222 rupees. And for a super priority and a super long read that extends to about 20 minutes by both readers, along with a detailed interpretation of your question, it's about 500 INR or 6.50 pounds. And you can do it through PayPal or Google Pay, anything that works for you.
Absolutely.
And keep on posting your questions. Questions are answered at random. So make sure that you are posting your questions so that we can pick them up and answer them. So Purejoy, would you like to give some collective general message?
I certainly can do that.
Yes, let's do it.
Let me just warm this. I was using the Magna deck this morning when we were on earlier.
Vala Kripali, it is a free reading, but if you want to get a priority, that is the rule. That is for priority. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just warm this pack up and give a message for the universe. Because I know a few aliens in their spaceship. They do listen. They honestly do. I've been contacted by them. So I definitely know. Hello. Kieran, hello. Vala, Princess, everyone.
Hello, Kiran. And if Kiran, you're a new viewer here, then do subscribe to Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot and ask a question if you have.
Remember to like the stream. Remember to like the stream, guys. All you have to do is press the X. Just go to like and come back. You won't lose the room. Do you know what I mean? So basically, you press the X there to get out of live chat. You press like, and then you just press into live chat again. Simples. So collectively, we've got to. Right. I see where you guys are coming from. So a lot of you are a little bit stuck perhaps in the past, chasing your dreams. You may be in two decisions about which direction to go. Should I have this kind of floaty feeling of the past, or should I, stop doing that? So it calls for some intuition and some action on the emotional side, perhaps. So if you are at a crossroads, which many of us are sometimes, or we don't know which way to turn sometimes it's nice to chase butterflies and leaves in the wind and all sorts of ideas. So use your imagination perhaps and just go with the flow. Okay?
Yes, and I have from the unicorns as the rainbow. So this rainbow is
Again.
about, yes, this rainbow is about finding what lies behind, because rainbow, the that source of the rainbow is always at the back of the clouds, is always somewhere hidden, somewhere far. So if you want to reach that treasure, and if you have seen in the cartoons and in the stories, any rainbow, the rainbow begins from a lot of gold and a lot of prosperity. So that's where, and that's the idea, is that if you have to reach that beginning, that abundance, then you have to cross certain specific barriers, make some practical efforts on the ground, so that you can reach the rainbow that lies beyond the clouds, the rainbow. Okay, so in a while I'll just set up my camera. That's video quality is not good. So long time no see, Sani. Yes, long time no see. Now we can see you actually, which
Hello,
is great.
Sunny. How are you?
So
Thank you
the
for coming
moderator
back.
is in the room,
We were,
and
we were just saying how we really appreciate you offline. So, you know, we do. We do have chats about you guys. We're thinking of you all the time.
obviously.
So what's going on here, Sunny, today, in this particular room is we're going to do a donated reading to Tarot's Talks for a guaranteed reading. And for a higher one, it's still $6.50, and that banner's on the bottom. So it's random questions again, which Tarot Talks will pick out when he's got his fancy little doofer going. Yeah, I know. It's always about chores and responsibilities. Oh, we never have a day off, do we, as adults? It's so hard. Unless you're on furlough, which my husband is.
So I guess now you can see me better.
Yeah, Bella's health.
So much thing to do for a live stream.
Oh, dear.
Connecting
Yeah.
here, connecting there.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
People don't want to do it. Okay.
Right, let's
I
have a look at your
Now we are good to go, good to start. Have you picked up this question?
Yeah, health.
Oh,
health
great.
of Bella, isn't it? My health. I love the way you do that. It's so sweet. Random questions, guys. Just right, take that question off then and put the banner back. Terrence.
And yes, this health-related questions are just the energy surrounding. You are responsible for the decisions that you make. Don't hold us responsible. Tarot is for entertainment purposes only.
And we like to entertain, so be prepared. So the King of Pentacles is upside down at the moment. So perhaps you're feeling very lethargic and not capable to have that growth aspect. So in a way, we need to turn that up the right way to see your prosperity very much. Now, the moon here gives an illusion sometimes of what is right and what is wrong. So maybe on the mental side of your health, you need to have a look at your imagination on a negative aspect. You need more understanding of who you are and the situation. So look at health in a more positive way, use your intuition and just stay healthy, really, because it does show that perhaps you might not be. So just stay on top of the things, especially with foods and diets and drinks and things like that. It is amazing what we eat can be very toxic. So yeah, that's a downer, isn't it? So, hello, happy soul. How are you? Keep posting your questions, guys. So,
Okay, so there are
can see
two aspects here. The first one is the Queen of Swords, which comes in here, and this tells you that you should be cutting off from the some of the habits or some of the routines that are not good for you, or that are somewhere hindering or harming your health in specific. So it's about taking care and using the experiences that you have. Like if you are allergic to something, so keeping good care of yourself, and then doing the best possible for you is the key to maintaining a good answer, and is the key to maintain a good health. Now, the second thing which is there is the Six of Swords, which is about the health getting improved.
Terence, he wants Hindi. Can you reply in Hindi, please? He would like Hindi translated.
Okay. Well, Sani, you can remove the Cash App because I don't have Cash App. So if someone tries to do, it won't happen. ओके, तो वाले कृपाली अभी बेव ने क्या बोला वो तो मैंने ध्यान नहीं दिया, पर मेरा आंसर सुन लीजिए। ये जो क्वीन ऑफ सोर्ड्स है ये आपको बता रही है कि अपना एक्सपीरियंस थोड़ा सा यूज करना है, और अपना जो एक रूटीन है, जो एक सेट रूटीन है, उसमें से नेगेटिव चीजें हटानी। जैसे अगर किसी चीज को लेकर के एलर्जिक है, किसी चीज से आपको प्रॉब्लम होती है, ट्रबल होती है, लेट नाइट जगने से प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो उससे जो है कि खुद को अलग करने की, काटने की, और उस तरीके की नेगेटिविटीज जो कि आपकी हेल्थ को खराब कर सकती हैं, उसको उससे निकालने की जरूरत है। जितने प्रिकॉशंस ले सकते हैं उतने लीजिए, नहीं तो इसमें जो है किस तरीके की सिजेरियन जैसी चीजें भी देखने को मिल सकती हैं अगर आप ध्यान नहीं देते हैं तो। ठीक है, दूसरी जो चीज है वो है सिक्स ऑफ सोर्ड्स का, और ये है कि आप एक अच्छे डॉक्टर या एक अच्छे कंसल्टेशन के जरिए आप अपनी हेल्थ इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं। आपकी हेल्थ विद आने वाले 6 से 7 से 8 हफ्तों में आपको थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूवमेंट दिखाई दे सकती है, पर पर ये है कि आप कितना अपने आप को बचा के, कितना कंट्रोल करके, और खुद के ऊपर कितना ध्यान देते हैं, और कितने अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस आप यूज करते हैं। ठीक है, तो हेल्थ आपकी कब तक इम्प्रूव होगी, आपका सीधा सा क्वेश्चन है, तो उसका आंसर यही है कि अभी भी कम से कम 6 से 8 हफ्तों के करीब आपको इसमें समय देखने को मिलेगा। ठीक, नाउ कमिंग एंड स्विचिंग बैक टू हिंदी इंग्लिश।
Did they understand my reading then? Can you ask them if they understood me?
आपको बेव का बताया हुआ समझ में आया है? Well, what were your cards? I didn't see.
The Knight of Swords and the Moon.
ठीक है, हाँ आया समझ में उनको. She understood.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so my name is Kiran Kaur Mehta, 25 years old. My hubby Mihir Mehta left me and my baby Jivansh Mehta a year back. So will he return back? Okay, Kiran Kaur, अगर आप ऐसे if you keep on removing your comments, so आप message retract ना करें. Don't retract your message. Don't remove the comments. It's okay if you are commenting. If people are deleting their comments, then it becomes impossible for us to pick up their questions, because it creates a negative impact on the stream. So be mindful of what you post and don't delete your comments. Can you hear the dog barking there?
I can indeed. It's barking in Hindi. I can't understand the words. Ah, right, okay. So we've got the Magician and we've also got the Queen of Pentacles. I think a little bit of a trickster, your husband, but they do still honour you quite a lot, which is good. So yeah, they think you're quite capable of, in a way, looking after yourself, but they can create for themselves, and you as well, what you do need. So I think what is needed here is a little bit of communication going on. Yeah, so I think this has got a flavour of new growth, but it just depends. You see, the thing is, they think you are so capable of what you're doing that is, in a way, they've gone away to sort of have their own life, so to speak. But I do think this is going to be quite interesting. I think they will. They know you're a good mother, you see, because the Queen of Pentacles is that mother. So I think they will come back for child. But at the moment, they're just having a whale of a time with this Magician, which is a bit annoying. But it has got a flavour that they can come back to face responsibility. But at the moment, they're very inside themselves and they're trying to work out what is good for them, not what's good for the family.
Well, I have the Magician as the bottom of the deck,
You've got
so
it.
something growing up with that. Now coming to your reading, yeah, I have the Four of Cups, which is about the dissatisfactions and the losses that you might have faced, or the disappointment that he might have faced in this marriage. Because if he has gone, there might have been some concrete reason for this bold step to happen. But it feels that if you are still focusing upon the loss that has happened, you might not be able to focus upon the opportunity that is him coming back, or a way that is still open for your husband to be back in your life. The way is open, and it's all dependent on you, that you are open and observant for that thing to happen and for the thing to come in. Now, the second card is the Ten of Cups, which is a great card for the reunion and happy families and coming together. So it's about things are possible, but you need not to focus upon what has already happened, and think upon what can happen now, how you can resolve this, and how can you take this connection further, this relationship further. So there is a good energy of them coming back, but still you will be focused upon so much on the loss that has happened, that you might miss that opportunity. So it's better not to sit and sunk in that disappointment, and look out for the options, or look out for the doors from where they can come back. Okay, so energies are quite good here. So it's
Remember, if
okay
you
if
want
I
to,
post yeah.
sorry, remember if you want a longer reading and a more in-depth one for your current situation, then more cards will be needed. So that's make that a priority. If you want your question answered guaranteed, small donation is much appreciated, and we'll look after you.
Yeah. And if you're a new viewer here, like Kiran Kaur, I've seen you for the first time. Hopefully, you have subscribed to Tarot Stock and also to Purejoy Tarot. And this helps the channel to grow, and for us and to us as well, so that we can come up every week to give away free readings. So hopefully you have done that. So one more time, my parrot tone. If you are new here and are watching us for the first time, then do remember to like this live stream, subscribe to Pure Joy Tarot and Tarot Stock, and drop in your question continuously so that we can see and answer them. So keep on posting your question. They are answered at random. There is no list. You can post as many times as you want. So keep on doing that.
Thank you, Kieran, for the thank you. We appreciate that very much. You should be fine. I think you're more than capable, and you'll get stronger and stronger as the days go on.
Does
Happy
Manas have
soul.
any?
Okay, Manas. Okay, you can take it off now.
Manas.
Manas.
Mana, happy soul.
Oh, jumping, jumping, jumping. Oh, look. So he's a little bit stuck. He's like, oh. So I think he's trying to communicate to you quite significantly, but he just doesn't know how. And I think because he's still trying to grow up, it's all fun and games, and he doesn't know how to express himself in an adult way that actually faces the embarrassment of being refused affection. So I think he'll probably have a few jokes with you or things like that. The communication might be very basic, but he does have to find another way to be a little bit more mature and a little bit understanding that sometimes you have to own up and be a man, be responsible for your feelings, kind of thing. So I think they do. But I'm not sure if it's any deeper than a friendship at the moment. But I think it's got a lot of possibility myself. If you can just get on the page of going, I like you, can you come out with me, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like getting through that stage.
Yeah. So there are two aspects. First is
Whoa! Got over that stage quick, boy.
That's a great thing. Like they have feelings and they have those affections and then caring and that sensibility is there, but there is no clarity on how to do it because the sun is reversed. So these are the two major aspects that even though he has the feelings for you, he's not expressive and he doesn't know how to face those feelings and how to face you and express his feelings to you. So right now, if you ask, will he ever express? So it's right now it's a hard time to say because we don't know when will he actually realize and get that balls, get that confidence to say to be a man and say it on your face because it takes a lot of courage to say and to take the things further. But if you ask about the future of this, then future definitely holds there. Future can be very possible there, but if you choose to stay on together and not flicker around, not leap about why the things are so slow, why the things are not moving as you desire. So if you do so, and if you keep, like, again, my favorite word, Sani is here, Bev is here, patience. If you keep that thing and let this grow and let him get that clarity, then he will be able to express. Right now, he is just lost because bottom of the deck was Nine of Swords. So lot of things going on, lot of clutter is there. So that's the thing which you should be uh, right now knowing about him in specific.
If he is particularly very young, then there is no rush. If he's even 89 and he's acting like a little schoolboy, then
Most
there is still no rush.
probably he is young. He is young. I
Yeah.
get that young
Okay.
feeling,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
only with the sun, but somewhere I feel that the
Yeah.
person
Inside.
has still time in his hand where he can think
Yeah,
about.
don't worry about it because the worst thing you can do is kind of get something. But some people worry, do I miss the opportunity of expressing? But you can be very attentive to him. And surely you can pick up little signs that he definitely does like you. If you are picking up the signs that, yes, this person in front of me definitely likes me in a romantic way, then you can make it slightly easier by steering the conversation about relationships and see what they say, but don't rush into that. And you've got to be very subtle, because you don't want to scare them off. You're in college. Well, just be friendly at the moment, yeah. I mean, because after all, you see, most of you perhaps would like someone who can take charge of a situation when in danger, because that's the order of the thing. But just kind of stay how you are. It doesn't need to be changed rapidly at the moment. But for him, with the 10 of Swords, he has to find his own way out. With that cat, it was like stuck. He's only stuck on the fly trap. He could have got out on the window. So him stuck there. Oops, I forgot there was a fly trap there. Needs to find out either the door open for the opportunity or go a different way. So just allow it to naturally evolve. Well, sue your mother. Just sue the mother.
Sorry, I was on mute. Well, Sani, do you have any question to ask for? Any guidance? Anything? Well, who's next? Well, I don't see Priyanka Kumari here, and then you will say that you don't pick up my question. Keep on posting your question, then only we can pick up. We don't see any new question coming in.
Happy soul, that's probably why the Six of Cups came on. It's that nostalgic thing from the past. So you can understand why Six of Cups came on. Just carry on. Just take this friendship to where it is. Because we do change, and they might change. They might have liked you in year dot, and then they change to the whatever they like. Do you know what I mean? So, just be on the same level. Pick up if they intuitively like you or not. Most people who want to be in a relationship will go to the person and go, hello, how are you doing? Do you want to sit over here and have a coffee with me? Cup of tea? Do you want lunch? Do you want to do some extra curriculum with me, love? They will say it. They definitely will.
There's no next person, Sani. There's no next person right now. Well, Bev, would you like to have any card?
Me?
Any angel answer?
Yeah. Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Have we got no one waiting? People, if you're in the room, please put your question down because we can't see them. Post as many times as you like. Get that question down if you want to answer. No worries, okay. Happy soul.
So, do you have any question in mind?
I'll keep it in my mind then.
Yeah. Do you have it?
No, I don't. Just shuffle them for me and see what comes up. I'll know what's answered when you give me an answer. It might have the ending of ISLAND on it. Go for it. Ask that. Why not?
Aqua Leo's here.
Is she? Aqua, how are you? Did you get the notification? Or did you remember I told you? Are you people getting notifications, or are we just not? Is YouTube on strike?
3:37 for me.
Is it? Oh yeah, for you. Well done.
Yes, she got a notification. Oh, that's good.
Or maybe you're just in the mood with me, Aqua, and you've turned your notifications off. Turn them off. What does it say? It's up to you. Too right, it's up to me. It definitely is up to me. Yeah, it is, and I will. So, yeah, of course it's up to me. Terence, it's up to me. I say yeah. Yeah, is the
Okay,
answer.
one more.
Right. Thank you. Angel, what does it say? Don't you dare say no or I'll hit you over the head. Bollocks. It's up to me. It's up to me. Nobody can say otherwise.
Well, this was a random no, so
No, I'll go with the first one. It's definitely up to me. So I thought you were giving me tarot, not angel answers. Hey, I got my real angel answers today. I haven't opened the box. Here, let me give you one, boy.
okay. I have something in mind.
Right, okay, right, I'll give it to you. Aqua, if you got a question, shove it down there. Oh, look, he goes all serious with these questions. Head in hands. Head in hands time. Make her give me the right card. Hi, Bianca, how are you doing? Post your questions, guys. It's random. As it says there. Small donations for priority and guaranteed. If you're here, or are they all in bed, Taras? Are all your people in bed?
Most probably.
Should have done you earlier. Oh, I can't feel a card, babes. Right, here we go. Oh, here we go again.
I mean, where? How to? There
Yes,
has to
yeah,
be
I
something
know. Chill
What
out.
are they trying? Like sometimes they just make me piss off. Sometimes these angel answers. Improving health. Out of nowhere, improving health. Out of nowhere, it comes communicate clearly. Out of nowhere, it comes choose a new direction.
I know. Right, Bianca would like a general, no problem.
Okay. So can I have a general? Okay, Kiran Kaur. So it's one question per person, and we have answered your question today. If you want to get this question answered, then you can go for the priority and guaranteed donation of minimum 222 and a super priority of 500 INR, where you get a long deep.
We only run those more questions very rarely. It's not that rare. We do run them, but we only run that this morning. It's not every time. So make the most of them. Make the most of them. Also, make the most of the 650. It's only happening for another few weeks. But today, if you're in India, you can donate a small amount of rupees. But to me, rubies. Rubies for me, rubies for tarots.
Bianca.
We like those blue
Kumari,
hearts.
your question was not there. How can I take up your question? I don't see it in the last 100 comments. How can I take it? You should post it continuously, like others are posting.
Hey,
right?
Yukta.
Yes, Yukta. So today, keep on posting your questions, Yukta. I can only see it once in my screen right now. So, yeah, please be mindful of these small details.
Right, Bianca is our super chat person. I call it super chat. It's not YouTube super chat. It's the Tarots and the Joy Tarot super chat. So she gets a few more cards because she's a top a super chatter. So generally, you may feel like your mindset is a little bit off. You don't want to take action into a certain goal at the moment. This is kind of Maybe it's to do with friends or emotions about sharing it with someone. Maybe you feel a little bit untrustworthy. Not you, them. So you don't trust the situation fully. If you take the lead of understanding the situation, and here with the Nine of Swords as well, it's like you don't quite understand. So the King of Swords is about communication and understanding your situation. Where the Nine of Swords is, I don't think it's going to go very well. But it is, because with the Three of Bowls here, that is a good situation to be in. Celebrate who you are on an emotional level and understand better that like Tarot's got, communicate clearly. That's always a good one. But definitely don't take time out to dwell on things. Do you know what I mean about a situation? It's about untying yourself. You don't have to delay. You can actually express yourself today because you are the King of Swords. So that communication can be there. So don't be afraid to say, I'd like some promotion, please, or whatever assertive way you want to communicate, definitely do it. Hope that helps.
Okay, so yes, if you are new here now watching both of us for the first time, then do remember to subscribe to Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot on YouTube and like this live stream and ask your question if you have. Okay, so for Bianca, four very different aspects, but yes. The very first one is the lovers, and this is about making the right, correct choice that comes in front of you. Because in the coming time, it seems that there is something that you need to make a quick but a very firm decision on. That's going to be a difficult one, but you need to listen to what your heart says, listen to what your intuition guides you towards, and what you are really looking forward to. And it is going to be the best in your highest good favor. Now, the second is the King of Cups. So, this is about keeping a hold over your emotions. Okay, how hold? Because King of Cups is all his emotions, who is an emotionally stable person, but sometimes he might be neglecting onto his financial aspects. So, keep a hold over your emotions and don't let them come in between your King of Pentacles aspect. That is very important. So, it can be about that you are in a state where your emotions can affect your other aspects of the life. So, make sure that they don't. Now, the third you have is the Hierophant. So, this Hierophant is about using and getting along the traditional ways that are there and that exist. Now, what does that traditional aspect mean? So, when it comes to the lovers, the decision making, so what is a general, traditional, and the safest possible way that you can go for, and so that it doesn't harm you and it makes the best of yours as well. So Hierophant is about having that, again, communication, that connecting and communicating what holds, what you hold within, and bringing it out. Because um, and yes, connecting to the people, connecting and sharing what is there in you. Now, the last aspect is the Knight of Swords. This is about not rushing for the things to happen, because it feels and it gives an impression that your emotions, when running high, they can actually, and when you are not in control of the emotions, that's what I feel in here. It could mean that you might jump into the certain situations without thinking much about them. You'll just simply rush into, and then you might crash yourself down. So it's better to take time and then go and then get into some situation and then do something. So that fiery, airy energy, not fiery, but airy energy of swift action is there in you. So that swift action is good, but don't let that swift action take away any goodness that can be coming your way. Okay, so this is what kind of a general read that I see over here right now. Okay, so yes, pure joy.
Sunny's asking a question.
Okay,
Can I please have a
comfortable.
reading?
Yes, it's up here.
I'm glad we could be of service to you, Bianca. And thank you always for being a super chat person, liking and commenting on both Tarot Talk and Pure Joy Tarot channel. We do appreciate you. In fact, we'd be crying. Oh, crikey. We'd be crying if we didn't see your comments. I went crikey because there's an orange light instead of a white light. It's not plugged in. It's not plugged in, people. So I would have gone kaput.
Okay, so Bhavya, I feel you are new here, and thank you for the question. So do remember to subscribe to Tarot Stock and as well as Pure Joy Tarot. So and like this live stream as well, and keep on posting your questions so that we can pick them up as soon as possible. Okay, thank you for the patience. Ira Mohsin, you are a new subscriber to me from yesterday's session. Would you mind subscribing to Pure Joy as well? Because the live session also happens on her channel sometimes, not on mine but on hers. And she uploads really good, amazing dailies, weeklies, and
Not
nighttime
as urgent
meditation.
as Tarot Talks, though. His is urgent, while mine is, let's watch that whenever. Yeah. Because I'm flexible and cool, laid back. But he's urgent, so his is urgent.
Yes, I am the Knight of Swords, always running behind.
Right, Sunny and your Aries.
Yes, hopefully it will go to 30 like yesterday. And no dislikes.
Wow, thank you, Aqua. That's great. Are you compatible? Is this person that you look up to at work? Because we're here with the Eight of Cups. It traditionally that's walking away from something, and it's maybe just saying friends, but it's like maybe opinions of the heart is a little bit different, and it says remain friends with that. So, but say for instance, if you do move to your different country, are they going to come along? Or are they going to stay here? So it's a kind of thing where maybe looking at things in a different way. And what emotional flow should you be going into? Friends are always good to have. Maybe just keep them friendly at the moment. But yeah, always share your drinks. So that's fine.
Okay, so Fanny, when it comes to you and your compatibility with your DM Aries, so there are two very interesting cards in here. The very first is the Ten of Cups, which says that you think things can happen in that way and can fall into a pattern where you can see yourself coming together. Yes, even I wonder who would dislike tarot stock, but people do. Well, the Ten of Cups.
I think people are jealous and they do that. I just laugh. I think it's funny. When people, so if you want me to laugh, put a thumbs down. I don't mind either way, you know.
So the Ten of Cups scenario that things can happen if you choose to work upon it together. If you bring both the ends together at one direction and then move forward. So it's about, are you two ready to come on the same page and then move ahead? If yes, then the Ten of Cups scenario is definitely possible for you to be happening. But it all depends on compatibility is there. If you talk about the compatibility, I can say that yes, it's there. That understanding, that communication, that commitment sort of things can be there. But it's about, since you are moving to a different country, entire different country, are they ready to accept and embrace that change? Are they ready to come with you? Are they ready to be committed to you even after when you have moved away? That is the question that you should be answering yourself with respect to this connection, with respect to your divine masculine, if if that is what DM means, DM Aries, and things can work out. Okay, let's add some unicorns quickly.
Sunny is also a chat person. She takes priority
Yes.
over many
So
people.
I'll just explain what does the super chat is. So super chat is also called in here with Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot as a privileged group of people.
Privilege Club.
Yes, privileged and special group of people who get priority in the live room and also longer reads with extra cards.
Sorry, Clarence, I wasn't laughing at you. If you read the last comment, you'll understand what I'm going on
Yes,
about.
definitely we need to bring that
It's all right.
together.
Seeing as our Sunny is our super chat person, I'm going to give her one of
Yes.
these cards.
And how to qualify for the super chat and this privileged club is by interacting with the videos, liking, commenting, and whatever possible, sharing. And whenever we get to see that you have commented and you are commenting regularly on any of the videos, at least 2 to 3 comments each
Mine
day.
and
Yes,
his.
Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot both. Then you are eligible to be a part of this
You can't
privileged
just
club.
do one without the other.
Yes.
We're a
So
pair.
yes, it's a pair.
We're a
Working in
pair.
pairs. So this pair is also about commenting in pairs. So that's how you can get extra cards, longer reads, and priority as well.
That's what's going to happen, Sunny. Knight of Swords. Send them all, mate. Send them all. We won't use them on a Sunday afternoon, will we?
Okay, so Sani
Aqua,
has.
Aqua. Sometimes we sorry, just collapsing the place. Sometimes we allow people to have more than one question on a rare occasion. So that's why you'll see people posting the same question or another question. We don't mind people posting questions. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, you're quite right.
Vessels. Okay, so Sani, for you, first is this dignity, is about maintaining that dignity. Hold your head up high and know that the unicorns are supporting you. So it's about maintaining your own requests, your own respect, and your own boundaries as well. So you have to work upon and answer that is this relationship or is this connection, is this divine masculine maintaining your dignity? And are you able to maintain that in your relationship? Second thing is laughter. Check for this laughter. This laughter factor is very important. And with this attracts the prosperity and the abundance in the relationships and in your lives. So these are the two cards, and it says that first thing, look for the dignity, and second, look for the laughter. That are you finding a happy space with this person? If yes, then definitely things can work out, and you will see the things coming together the bodies. Knight of Swords as well. So things can happen good.
Right, next question, sir.
Yes, I guess you can also pick, ma'am.
I cannot.
Can't
I cannot. I haven't got my finger out. It don't work with me. You're You're the boss. I was a boss before. I could do that. You always do, boss. Here. Okay. Thanks for the question. Uzar.
Was there marry this year any signs of reconciliation? Okay, so there is this one question or part of or two questions part?
No. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Just to the first question, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that answers the second part as well.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. We'll get married, but we're not reconciling. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
I think I'll be buying that sex tarot this month.
Oh, dear. Oh, I'm bad for you, aren't I?
I tried finding
Yeah,
I tried finding the other version that you were telling me,
yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not as good as this one. This is
Isn't it?
like even though it is out of interest, but yes, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so yes, people, if you are new here and are watching us us for the first time, then do remember to subscribe to Pure Joy Tarot and Tarot Stock and like this live stream to ask a question.
I have a salt lamp. I'm going to have to rip this box. I'll have to go to Greece again, maybe. I'm just finding if these work. Oh my God, look, I'm ripping it out. I have to. It's all.
Oh
It's,
my,
what?
what's that? Why are you doing this?
I know. It's all right. You can pick them up at any Greece airport. I used to do sex at the weekend. What was going on at the weekend? I thought you might like these cards.
Where did you get them from?
Greece.
I'll have to go to Greece to get them. Okay. Are these playing cards, I guess? Kind of. Okay.
There's all sorts of. I get where's that? It's Greek, isn't it? It's the Greeks for you. It's like all over the place. Next time I go to Greek, I'll have to. Oh, right. Carrots. When I used to do these readings, and will you be having sex this weekend? It always used to come out that. I said, am I reading for myself?
It's
So,
already contaminated.
guys, I might start doing that again. What's going on? So I used to do what's your crush think of you sexually, and what will you be doing sexually this week? So I did used to use them. Nobody was that interested, to be fair. So if I start doing it again, it might get a better response. I'll try. So, and when we used to do the sex tarot game, we used. Oh, I didn't offer them a free reading. I thought, right, let's see if you get a sexy orgy guy. We'd see if we got one. It was fun. Aquilio, you remember that, don't you? Anyway, so they're the sex tarot. I had to rip the box open to show you because it's all. I had. Sometimes those salt lamps don't last. I think I've moved it because it was just dripping with salt everywhere. Anyway, back to work, I suppose. You do remember the orgies. Right, have you got another question, sir?
We haven't answered that question.
What question was that?
Hira and Uzair, reconciliation.
Oh yeah, will they get married? Sorry, I got into sex for some reason. Just thriving Greece. I haven't actually been to the mainland. It's just the islands like Corfu and Crete and Paphos and Alger and things like that.
These cards are always wow.
Sorry?
Sani says the cards are wow. I was like, yes, indeed, they are always.
Yeah, they are. Ridiculous. They're very naughty cards, aren't they? That's what made that game fun. So maybe we'll do that again next week. Yeah. Well, marriage. Right, okay. So, right, you're going to understand when I said communication has to happen. So I think he's in the understanding of he has to find the idea, and the Empress as well. So this has got a good flavour too if he's going to communicate exactly where this growth is going to happen. I think it's got a good flavour to it. That you will perhaps get together again, or at least he'll express one way or the other what he wants, and then you'll know. I do pick up that you've got to grow as a person as well into who you own. There's an indication here that you as a mother is perhaps a little bit more important than a partner as well. So if you ever became a single parent at any time, or you wanted more children than paying your partner, then that'd be interesting. Definitely.
Okay, so Hira, there are two aspects in here. First is that I have the Five of Wands here, which makes that even though he wants to, there are a lot of things that he is going through right now. And I can pick up that yes, he kind of wants to reconcile and come together and get back to you, but he's unable to express what is going on in his life. Lot of things. It can be his career, it can be the family, it can be quite many things that can be happening with Uzair right now, which he is not able to make up his mind with respect to the marriage or reconciliation right now. But in the coming future, with the Queen of Cups coming in here, it feels that they will be expressive about how they feel. They would stop keeping it in them, and it will come out, and they will express with, and that affection, that compassion, and that longingness for each other will come back for sure. So reconciliation is then is quite possible. I can't say about marriage this year, but reconciliation can happen if you choose to be a little bit more compassionate and a little bit more understanding towards the person. Okay, because you might not be knowing what things that the person is going through, so it's better that to understand and be grateful for, and to let him take his time to get that clarity. And hopefully you people are seen to be reconciling this year. Not so sure about the marriage still. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for the question. Should we do Yukta now?
Yes, look back.
Right, there's a thing called Etsy as well. You don't have to just sell it on Amazon. A lot of people sell their products through Instagram on Etsy.
Etsy has a lot of, I guess, tantrums in India, so that's why she might not be wanting. Uh, Etsy is not that popular in India as well, so
Okay, brilliant.
if I buy something off Etsy, it will come after 1 month.
Not at all. At least with Amazon, it's quite good, isn't it? Amazon, it's almost guaranteed. And they are guaranteed. If it doesn't arrive, you get your money back. I'd rather pay a little bit extra. I'd have to really trust someone on Etsy.
Etsy has a lot of readers as well, I guess, but
Yeah.
quite tricky. Should she start selling handicraft jewelry? Yes, thank you so much, Hira, for the question. We wish to and hope to see you again.
Right, okay. I don't see why they shouldn't. And we've also got 3 3 = 6. Yeah, the opportunity is definitely there for you to do so. Plus, the opportunity to build an established business is definitely there. So, any online presence is going to be like an advertisement for you. So it's almost like a free advertisement. So even if you put it on and don't sell, then that's good. But it is coming up that, but take the opportunity. 3 of Wands is always opportunity coming towards you. So build your career. You've got this cat in the box. Cats like to chew and make a little home and a little thingy-majiggy. So very happy there to do so. So I think it'd be great for you. Good foundation to do so. Go for it.
Yes. And if you are being called to do it, then why not do? It's a great thing to just take that leap of faith, as we say, when the start comes up. So why not just do it and and see how the things go? Because it feels and it seems that with the Page of Pentacles here, it seems that you will be getting some strong, solid foundations for your future building up. So if you are asking about should you start selling it, then yes, definitely you should start selling it, as this can give you some good monetary foundations as well, and can pave way for some future benefits as well. So you should definitely just go and look upon selling it online. But yes, look for the all the loose ends that can be there, or all the agreements that need to be made, and all the things, keeping everything checked so that you don't fall in between. The fool is trusting yourself, but also checking so that you don't fall. And Page is a little bit immature, so take any step very consciously. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Okay, so whom do we next pick next? Then
Guys, a minimum donation is greatly appreciated for a guaranteed reading. We're not going to be here very long now. We're going to wrap up this session very shortly. So if you want your question answered, do make sure to hand in a donation, and the address is on the screen now. For a larger donated reading for more cards of 20 minutes, that's why I'm giving you the warning now. If you want a longer reading, then
yes.
please do that.
So thank you, Apuva, for the question. And I guess you are new here, so hopefully you are subscribed to Tarot Stock and as well as Pure Joy Tarot. So do comment your question again and again. It's not spamming. You can always put up your question as many times as you want so that we can see and answer it. Okay.
We prefer you to do that in our room, please. Keep
Yes.
posting.
And if you want a guaranteed reading, then a priority goes for 222 donation, and for a super priority, that is no waiting in the queue, direct answers from both the readers, as well as extra long cards. Yep. Extra cards with longer reads is with the super priority of 500 INR, which is actually the very, we can say, legit amount for two readers online, and Indian and foreigner.
I'll come over there and hit him in the back of guns. I'll bring me little ones. Where have they gone? I'll bring my little sex shards and put them somewhere. You know what I mean? I'll teach him. I'll teach him. Yeah, I will. Cheeky bugger, isn't he? That's oh. Right, who's next, sir? Oh, okay.
Alaya. Thank you, Alaya, for the question.
Why did Jasper follow Kiki on Instagram? Because he wanted to. Or he was nagged by us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
It is Kiki.
Kiki.
Jasper.
She sounds very nice anyway. Winding you up.
Jasper from Kiki on Instagram. Okay, next is Bhavya Shukla. So Bhavya Shukla, keep on posting your questions.
I can take the question off now, babes.
Yes. Ooh. So much to do. We need to hire some people.
Right, hello, Sandy. Great that you could make it. We're so pleased. Right, why did he do that? Why? Well, it was offered. It was on the plate. So he felt pressured, I think, in doing so. Whether it was a part of his body that felt pressured, I don't know. You're not going to get the truth out of him either. So no matter how many times you ask why, you will not get told. So just take it as, oh, it's social media. don't put too much heart and soul into what Jasper does or doesn't do. That's my advice anyway. Let's see what Tarot's Talk's got to say.
Oh, well. They did wish to do so. It was their wish that they can follow Kiki on Instagram, and thus they did. And it's something not suspicious if you have that sort of a feeling in you. It's just that they wanted to do and they just wanted to see, and they did. What? Yeah, and they wanted to
They
do.
said there was something in them that they wanted to do, and I was pointing there.
It's also the strength card, which is like a little bit confusing. Well.
Oh, I'm dying here. I don't know what's got into me. What's got into me? Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me.
Hopefully, you people can hear me.
What's happened to your camera?
It just fell off.
Oh, God, I'm giving up. It fell off. It fell. Dear me, God. Oh, hilarious. Did you whack it? Oh my God. Now, people, this is for entertainment purposes only. Get a grip.
There, it was an act of courage that they have done, considering that, okay, it can have serious repercussions as well of doing this act, but still they have done, keeping that courage and strength in themselves, and they were wishing to do so. There could be something, some wish, real wish happening behind this. So it's kind of a wish fulfillment. Well, we need to look deeper into what's going around.
Right, but basically, don't worry about it. You know, it is what it is. We can't control anyone and what they do with social media. They've just got to learn. We've just got to disattach from it. It's not a real life situation. It's just kind of it can do. It can be quite dangerous, but I wouldn't bother too much. Right, Sandy D is a long-term person of mine. Have you subscribed to Tarot's Talk? Who's been checking out my Facebook? Aries or Pisces? Oh God, what's with the social media? What's with the social media?
Mercury has gone direct, so
Ah,
communications are getting better.
I mean, we can't blame the planet. I blame Tarot's Talk. If you've got problems, we'll blame him. Or me, whatever. Right, love reading.
Love reading. Bhavya Shukla. Why a little bit hazy, gazy, Bev?
By my hazy? I don't know. Internet problems? No? Yes? Why is the camera dirty? What is it? Any difference?
Not really.
Internet problem.
Yes, Aqualeo is next. So before she jumps out.
It's random questions, people. Random is random. It's what the boss is doing today. My partner, the boss, is in charge. Right, love reading. Oh, right. The love reading today is don't worry about your love life. Really kind of sit in a kind of a soul level and ask what you do want on a higher level almost. So paying attention to finer details and not repeating what's gone on before. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, your luck is definitely changing, but you can't repeat the same things. You don't want things. So just rest, calm approach to your situation just at this time. So it might not be happening fast, but it is changing to the better. All right. So it's good. It's good for you. Do you want me to give you a sex card? Do you want me to give you a sex card?
Okay. So yes, for your love life, stop looking at what has already happened and keep on moving ahead, moving away from the wounds that you have faced in your life. And I know you are still not completely healed, but you need to keep on moving forward and not looking back on that same track, on that same long journey that you have been through. So, second thing is the Fool. So a new love, new romance, new beginning can be happening soon enough. It's good for one night thingies and kind of short term affairs. But right now there cannot be a commitment coming your way. So if you're looking forward to a commitment, it is a time to get out and explore people rather than look for committed relationship on an instance, on an instant. So these are the two aspects that you should be looking upon is first, stop expecting the things to be the best as soon as you get out. And second thing is look for the fun because there is fun for you with respect to your love life, especially. So might be falling for someone, but that someone may not be ready to commit, or you might not find yourself ready to get into a commitment. But yes, there's something new brewing up and coming your way. Aquilio, would you post your question? Something is wrong with this tripod. I don't know. I need to buy one more.
Some of your old one then.
Okay, so who's next? Aqua, have you posted your question?
Right, I'll start. Aquilio, how's the job interview looking for me? Will I receive a date for the interview this week ahead, or will it be scheduled for the week after? So let's have a look at the energies surrounding your job interview.
Okay, so yes, we'll be signing off soon with this technical issues happening.
Right, Aquilio, let's have a look what's going on surrounding your energies. So it says the decision hasn't been made, and maybe with the Eight of water, kind of just relax. Don't allow the struggle of the job opportunity to come your way. Just relax. So I think they haven't made up their mind either way what's going on with the interview process. Maybe they really need to see people and they don't know about the precautions. So it probably is a little bit of a delay, to be fair. Let's see what Tarot's got to say on that. You're on mute. I hope you realise. You're on mute. Do you want me to interpret it? So he's saying you're very happy and it might come through. It's not a technical issue.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
2 for the price of 1. 3 for the price of 1. Oh no, only 2.
Only two. Yes.
Only
So
2.
yes, Aqua, there are four aspects. I hopefully you can listen to me now. So the four aspects. First is the sun. That means that your confidence can make you win the toughest of the battles. So be confident and have that innocence in you intact. And it seems that that's going to be good success for you if you choose to shine your light and let that inner confidence thrive. Now, second thing is this Queen of Cups. That is about getting into the root of this entire thing and acting from your heart, acting from deep down of what you actually feel. Like in simpler words, if I say, like you are quite very much, we can say, interested and looking forward to this job, and that should be reflected in your attempt. And if that is done, it seems to be a good success for you, and you might feel the things getting well for you in the this like in this interview. Now, there's one more thing in here, which is the magician. That is, you hold the potential in there and things can work out really fine. Love, this is still the first part of the question. Things can still really work out well for you if you concentrate on that willpower, on that confidence and the willpower. So these two things need to be there and it's going to be good and great for you. Now, when coming to the second part of the question, it's about the hermit, which is it's still in the process. It's still not on the surface, and it's still not yet decided. But mostly and hopeful, and what I could make out with it's still going to take a little bit of time before things get clear, and a little bit time of about
Patience.
no, I won't say patience now.
You're not saying
We'll be fed up with that. Maybe still a period of 15 days is still there, and within and near about that 15-day thing you will be able to see something coming up, but before that I don't see any concrete news with respect to this. Okay, because
meaning.
still it's in the process. Yeah? So yes, hopefully that helps.
Is Sandy still here? Can we do Sandy? Sandy.
Yes, do we have Sandy here?
If Sandy's still here, then please post your question, please. Oh, it was about Facebook, wasn't it, or something?
Yes, more time to study.
Who's been checking out my Facebook? Aries or Pisces? Right. You need to look at things in a different light, but it probably was the fire sign. So I would guess the Aries for that card pull. Okay, let's see what Tarot's Talk's got to say.
Yeah. Okay, so who is it?
Aries
Aries or
Aries.
Pisces? Aries. Well, I would say it's Aries.
Can you take Sunny's comment off, please?
Yes. Yes. So
Right.
I would say it's Aries, and it's quite more concrete and positive because they are quite interested in knowing you, or uh, kind of getting to be a little bit more connecting with you. So that is what it feels, and it's not Pisces. Not for me. I would say not at all. It's not
Right.
Pisces. They are still juggling with their own things and not not finding peace in their own self. So how they can go and check with someone else's FP. So yes, it's Aries.
Thank you for the
Well, I
question.
I didn't hear what was your answer, Bev.
Aries.
Oh,
They have the death card that they've got to rethink things, but then Aries came up. It was a wand, so it was Aries. So they said the same thing. So it might not be the Aries. It might not be the Aries they're thinking of. It's silly
yes.
sign.
So thank you, Sandy G, for the question. So Suhasini, if you are new here, and hope I guess you are, so do subscribe to Tarot Stock and Pure Joy Tarot on YouTube, and like this live stream and keep on posting your questions. Okay.
Donations are much appreciated, and the addresses will be on screen if you say you want to donate. A minimum of 2 rupees. It's not a lot, is it?
Yes. Okay.
For
Whom do
2
we have?
readers.
Do we have Apurva A here?
Any guidance? Yogesh? Right. Let's have a look at what Yogesh is doing today.
Relationship with Yogesh. How is it going? There's one dislike.
Yay! Oh, that's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. That's fantastic. Well done, guys. Whoever did that. I love that when that happens. It's so much fun. Right, Yogesh. What's going on? Okay, this is interesting. So the situation is very needed more information because they're just being very sullen and withdrawn from life in itself. So they are at a kind of crossroads. So it needs to really develop in a way of intuitive side. So if you have your own intuitive side about what you want, then that's probably a good thing. But if they're not communicating at all and they're just completely ignoring you, then that's your answer, really, isn't it? So let's hear what Terence has got to say in the meantime.
Two dislikes.
Two now! Yay!
It's like people are listening to that dislike and are going, okay, have this dislike.
Either like it or dislike it, but press that button. You're giving the wrong answers. Or I am. Tell me what your answer wants to be and we'll actually tell you that answer.
Okay, so Purva and Yogesh. Again, interesting. So right now, your relationship with with Yogesh is kind of in the building phase. It's kind of in the phase where the things are building up and things are growing for the best of what you can experience later on. The Knight of Pentacles is also about the careers, the finances. So it can mean that the person is kind of focused. Yes, it's on mute, don't worry. So it's like the he's focused upon, or the person or this relationship is focused upon building a stable future together. That future can be about having a well settled home, or a well settled family life together, or a luxurious life together. So it is much more focused on that aspect. But your relationship seems to be very fulfilling and very satisfactory in the coming time, with the world card coming into the picture. Now, this is about if there is a hard phase going on, or a rough patch, to be specific, then it seems to be improving and coming to an end with the world and the beginning of a new chapter. And if the good things are continuing, then they seem to be continuing with the time as well. It's just that you have to clear your grounds and don't keep any kind of a burden on yourself. Feel free and let the other person as well feel free, and the things will work out real great for you. Okay, so hopefully that helps.
Thank you for liking and subscribing to Tarot's Talk. Um, we're always on generally as a partnership, and within that, it's always good to subscribe to both of us at the same time because we come as a couple. But sometimes we dare to go single as well, which is very exciting. So please like and subscribe to both readers. Donations are a priority. Keep posting your questions in our streams. We don't think that's spamming. We just like to look at them. So for the next question, Tarot's Talk, what's going on?
Um, I guess we have answered every question.
There's some more here. When will I be able to build my own house? Which year? The new subscriber?
Okay, Suhasini.
Right, is that going to be the last one?
Yes.
Sure, see me. Let's have a look what's going on with your energies. Okay, thank you.
Don't we have Sani in the room?
Yay, Sunny, how are you? Tempted with that chocolate. I went to watch a drama. I was just getting on before we came live. I love dramas of different foreign times. I'm eating chocolate and watching a drama. Oh, it's nice and dreamy. Right, okay. So, building a house. Interesting. Because I've got the Page of Cups here, which says you do have the desire and the inclination, but also I'm very pleased to announce the Nine of Pentacles, which shows you've got enough money to do so. So this new idea, I think you would have you seen those programs of building your ideal home and things like that. So I think you're going to get more inspiration. To do it while you're waiting to do it, you're going to, oh, I haven't thought of that. That's lovely, my perfect home. So, you know, a tree in the middle of the house, or a well, or a swimming pool, or all sorts of exciting things. So, with the Page of the Page of Cups, that's bringing inspiration and your own desire. So use that to your advantage. There's not going to be when with us, because it's up to you. When are you going to move to actually do it? But you're definitely on the way to doing that. See your vision, make it happen. Simple.
Yes. Okay, I also have the Nine of Pentacles. That's a great thing. And that's the best part about me and Bev, that we sometimes pick up the same cards. We are sitting miles apart, but yeah, we pick up the same cards. Right. So the first thing is this Six of Pentacles. That is, you might have that sum of money, that independence to pursue, and to make your own home, to make your own house. But you might also be in a need to get some help from someone to get the things done, because building a house is like a matter of 60, 70 millions sometimes. So maybe that independence can come, and this person can be someone whom you are really close to. It can be your husband or partner or someone very close to you. So that help can be required to make this happen. And if you ask when you will be able to, there's still a little bit of time before you do that. At least few years before you actually do, because it's a huge amount of money to invest into. But it feels that yes, you will be able to do it and make a good luxurious house for yourself, where you embrace and you are the queen of your own house, your rules. So that kind can happen, but yes, help is required. You cannot do it all on your own, but it shows and it feels that you will be able to do that, certainly, if you choose to compromise on a certain aspects, like taking the help from someone required and things like that. Yeah, his husband will also help. Yeah, so you people will be able to actually do it. It's just that a little bit a matter of patience and you know bringing the sum together, bringing the entire finance together. It's all about all pentacles. So gathering all those pentacles required and thus accumulating the enough amount to get the work done. So
Very
yes,
exciting.
it's still a matter of a little bit of few years more before you can actually do that. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, hopefully that helps.
Yeah. Okay. So, is that the last question, Tarot Stop?
Yes, we don't have a new viewer, nothing, so it's good to wrap up right this time.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for being here and subscribing and liking the screen. And do check out our dailies and do make a comment on them, because you do get priority in our rooms on
Yes.
lives, and we are often on quite a lot. So thank you for joining us. Lots of love to you all, and have
Yes.
a very peaceful evening, day, or
Yes, and have a great week ahead, and do check out our weekly videos dropping in soon. So,
thank you,
yes,
Sunny,
bye.
so much for being a moderator, and
Yes,
Aquilio as well, if you're still here.
Sani, Aqualio, a big thanks to both of them. And Sani, thank you for being the moderator from the end to the beginning in every live.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. We can't tell
Yeah,
you how
all the
much.
dislikes are gone. Well, that's great.
Thanks, guys. Lots of love to you. See you again soon.
Yes, bye bye, everyone.